screen mirror your Infinix smartphone or your Oppo smartphone to your smart TV. Completely free and it's wireless. And the best part is that there's absolutely no lag and it's completely free. Everything is built into it, so you can actually play games too if you want to. Let's just dive right into it. All right, so the first thing you want to do on your Infinix smartphone, by the way, I have a comparison video of Infinix to an iPhone, so be sure to check it out. All right, so you can screen mirror your Infinix or Oppo smartphone to your smart TV. Really simple. Go to the settings page. Now inside the settings, you want to make sure your Infinix is connected to your Wi-Fi connection. But if you don't have Wi-Fi connection, you can actually use Mobile Hotspot, which I'll show you later in this video, so keep watching. Just go to the Wi-Fi settings, turn on your Wi-Fi, and you should be able to connect to your home Wi-Fi connection, as you can see right there. I am connected. So if you don't have home Wi-Fi, really don't have to worry about it. Go to the multi-device connection settings. Inside the multi-device connections, go to the personal hotspot and just turn on your mobile hotspot. Now, once you turn on your mobile hotspot, you have to make sure your mobile data is also turned on. And you should be able to see the data that is running on your SIM card. As you can see, I'm getting 4.5G, which is interesting. I'm not even getting 5G, I'm getting half of 5G basically. But you have to make sure, but be careful with the mobile hotspot. Depending on where you live, this might cost you mobile data and mobile credits. So in this example, I'm just gonna let it turn on, and you can actually set a mobile hotspot name and your Wi-Fi and your password. So I have this crazy name and my password is really simple, as you can see. So yeah, that is pretty much all you have to do on your Infinix smartphone. Now let's jump to the smart TV and let's do this. It really doesn't matter what smart TV you have. This will work with pretty much any smart TV you have. Now on your smart TV, you want to go into the settings page. Now inside the settings page, you want to go into the network settings. Now inside the network settings, you want to go into the setup connection if you're doing this for the first time, which I'm pretty sure you are. So tap on setup connection, tap on wireless, and it will automatically look for pretty much all the wireless networks that are available to you. This will also look for the hotspot that is running on our Infinix or your Oppo smartphone. So this is my home Wi-Fi, and this is actually the hotspot that is running on my Infinix phone. So if you want to use hotspot, you actually can. Just tap on it, or your home Wi-Fi, tap on that, enter your password and tap on connect. Super simple, just let it connect, give a couple seconds, really simple. And once it's connected, there you go. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is just make sure your smart TV is connected to the same Wi-Fi connection. That is super, super easy. Now, if you have an iPhone, I have a separate video for that. I will link that here or in this corner, so be sure to check it out. All right, once your TV is connected to your home Wi-Fi and your Infinix or your Oppo smartphone is connected to the same Wi-Fi connection, now it's time to do the magic. So head over to your settings page. Now inside the settings page, you want to go into the multi-device connections. I don't know why would they say that. Why not just say connections? So tap on multi-device connections. Now inside the multi-device connection, you have a lot of settings, right? So you want to do is to scroll down until you find something called cast. Until you find cast. We have multi-screen connection as well, but that's a separate video on its own. Be sure to subscribe for that. The next video will be on that. Now, inside the multi-device connection, you should be able to find something called cast or wireless display or mirror cast or just cast. In this case, it's just cast. Tap on cast. Now, as you can see, it's turned off by default. Just turn it on, and it should give you the list of the TVs that are running on the same Wi-Fi connection. Super simple. All right, as you can see, we have our TVs that are running on the same Wi-Fi connection. Super, super important. Now mine is second one, so I'm just gonna tap on that and it should be connected. Now give it a couple of seconds, it might ask you for permission on your TV or on your smart TV. So just give it a couple of seconds. As you can see, it's asking for the permission right there. All you have to do is just tap on OK, just allow it, and there you go. We're pretty much connected. Just give it a couple of seconds depending on how fast your internet connection is, and we are done. Super simple. Now this will automatically go away. There you go. Pretty simple. Now, in this case, you can do tons on this. You can see there's absolutely no lag, so you can actually play games too if you want to. I don't have any games at the moment, but you can actually play videos. You can listen to music. Let me just open up Instagram so you can actually see. So let me just go open up the Instagram. You can actually watch videos too if you want to. And the audio will be coming out from the TV, so that is super awesome. In this case, you can scroll through the Instagram, super awesome. And it's pretty awesome. Well, that's it for the video. And if you want to disconnect, that is also super simple. Now, you cannot turn this off from the notification alone. So go into the settings page, go to the settings. So let me just go to the settings first. All right, inside the settings, you want to go into the multi-device connection settings, scroll all the way down to cast. You can see we're connected. So if you want to disconnect and don't want to turn off cast, just tap on your TV name and it will ask you to disconnect. So just tap on disconnect and we're pretty much disconnected. Now, really don't have to do anything else. If you want to connect again, just tap on your TV and since we have given the permission, so it should be connected automatically without asking again. But in this case, you can actually select always allow. That means you really don't have to ask every single time. Click OK. And we should be connected. Now, if you have Infinix, you do have a couple of options. So tap on the options. Tap on the options. You can actually change the display name if you want to. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you do. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely help you out. I'm Riz, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.